In life, we are constantly faced with choices, and you are only one decision from a totally different life. So if you're put in a situation where you'll have to choose between two different paths, which is it? Hello mga mosang! I am Arian Riza Valdez alias Zaza, ang zazagot sa mga katanungan at magbibigay kalinawan ukol sa ating paksa today. And of course, andito rin ang ating isa pang mosang na sasama sa atin sa isa na namang makabuluhang talakayan.
At ako naman si Janelle Erica Grace Kitalik alias Kaka, ang inyong kakatrupahin ngayong araw at kasamang kakaharap sa mundo ng kaalaman. Kaya mga mosang, hanapin nyo na ang inyong pinaka-komportableng posisyon at ipikit ang mga mata kung nanaisin. Because you are listening to Which Is It Podcast, na puno ng talakayan at pag-iisipan tungkol sa mga makabuluhang tanong at sitwasyon na maaaring mangyari sa inyong buhay.
So buckle up, get ready to learn, and maybe have a few laughs along the way. Because, hey, minsan sa buhay, may mga sitwasyon na kung saan kailangan nating isipin kung ano nga ba ang daan na ating tatahakin.
Sa episode na ito, tatalakayin natin ang isang nakaiintrigang tanong. Would you rather have the ability to instantly learn any subject or skill just by touching a book or a person who's knowledgeable about it, but you can never use the internet for learning again? Or retain all the knowledge you have gained from the internet but lose the ability to learn new things in person or from books?
Yes, a very interesting question indeed. Kaya, simulan na natin ang mainit-init na talakayan. Alin nga ba ang mas pipiliin nyo? Ang instant learning mula sa libro at tao o ang patuloy na pagkatuto gamit ang internet?
Para sa episode na ito, para hindi lang kayo maumay mga kamosang, hindi lang ang tinig namin ng ate ko ang maririnig ninyo ngayon. Kasama din natin ang dalawang special guests na magbibigay ng kanilang pananaw at opinyon sa mga usapin na ating pagdidiskusyonan. So before natin kilalanin ang ating guests for today's podcast, gusto ko lang alamin kung ano ang take mo ate ko sa topic natin ngayon. Ang instant learning mula sa libro ba at tao o ang patuloy na pagkatuto gamit ang internet?
So ate ko, personally, hinihila ako ng first choice eh. However, still as part of the Gen Z, hindi mo maiwasan sa akin na magkaroon pa rin ng attachment towards the access of technology. And ayun, how about you, ate ko Janelle?
Yes, I also agree with you no na in today's era, ang internet ay parte na talaga ng ating buhay. Siguro the real takeaway here is that the beauty of learning ay nasa paglalakbay mismo, di ba?
Yes.
After all, ang pinakamahalagang bagay ay panatilihing buhay ang kislap ng kuryosidad. Ayan, to keep your curiosity alive. So patuloy na magkalugat, patuloy na magtanong at patuloy na matuto.
Talaga naman napakagandang statement, coming from alias Kaka. So, mga mosang, let's now all welcome si Raven Bulseco alias Benben.
Hi po.
And of course, kasama rin natin si Kian Hidalgo alias Yanyan na handang mag-share ng kanilang insight sa ating podcast. So, since napakaganda ng statement na binigay ni ate ko Kaka, let's now hear the opinions of our guests. And umpisahan muna natin kay Benben. So, ano ang take mo about the topic that we have in this podcast?
Ang ganda lang kasi pinag-uusapan ni Yan namin kanina dito. Ang ganda nung sinabi ni Kaka, yung keeping the curiosity, which is actually really good kasi ngayon, internet, it's really fast. It's really boom.
Yes, indeed.
Alam mo yun, like, isang click mo lang doon sa internet. Ang dami mo lang makikita. Like, everything. From the latest and from the oldest kind of, information. Nandun na siya kompleto. It's so fast and it's so great that it actually promotes you how to learn by yourselves. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi niya, keeping the curiosity alive. And thanks to internet, curiosity is never running out of its place.
Yes.
Yes. Ako naman, syempre, na I agree with you, di ba? Pero come to think of it, naisip ko yung process, di ba? We all know education is a process, di ba?
Yes.
But dun sa first choice kasi, instant mo, touch mo lang yung person, instantly, nasa yun na yung knowledge niya, di ba? Where's the process in that, di ba? So, yun ang disadvantage ng first choice, no? So, I agree with you.
Pero may disadvantage rin yung second choice lang kasi, di ba?
Totoo.
For example, di ba? Sabi ko nga, yung internet kanina, di ba, ano siya, since sobrang dami ng information na na-upload doon, so ibig sabihin, it's hard to keep track, which is right.
Yes.
So, basically, you need to have this skills kung saan kaya mo mag-identify kung yung information ba na binabasa mo is accurate or not, di ba?
And that is what we call information literacy.
Yes. Information literacy.
21st century skills.
That's one of, oo pala, yung isa sa mga 21st century skills, kasama ng 4 C's.
Yes.
Diba? Ngayon, kung titignan nyo rin naman kasi, both sides are actually really good, no? May advantage and disadvantage.
Yes.
Siguro meron rin sa health, no?
I agree.
Yes. Sa health perspective din kasi, sa individual learning, di ba? Kailangan sa internet, you need to have a gadget na to browse the internet. Pero, in the long run, pag mag-i-educate mo yung sarili mo using a gadget, no, every time.
Kasi, di ba, sa second choice, retaining lang naman.
Yes, merong consequences yun sa body mo, mentally and physically. Yun na.
That's actually really good insight, no? So, pero kasi, you see, internet is broad, sabi siya nga. Like, it creates libraries, e-libraries, kumbaga, na you'll be able to access foreign literatures na hindi mo basta-basta ma-access through physical copies. But thanks to the internet, yung accessibility, no? Yung accessibility yan about sa mga information na pwede mong makuha.
Yes, since yung mga books na yan, ang hirap din na makakuha ng mga copies eh. However, with one click sa internet, mayroon na agad tayong access sa iba't ibang information na kailangan natin sa totoong buhay.
Yes, diba? Sabi nga nila, internet is constantly evolving. So, madadagdagan at madadagdagan yung mga kaalaman natin.
Exactly. That's one of the perks of internet nga eh. Ngayon, kasi sabi 'di ba retaining, and sabi nga ni kanina ni Yan, 'di ba? Na instant, 'di ba? Yan yung yung pagkuha mo ng knowledge and nawawala yung process. So, pag nawala yung process, then how will you be able to develop individual interest? Na kung saan pinopromote ng education system natin ngayon, 'di ba? Na we prefer individual interest. Kaya nga, thanks to internet, you'll be able to learn something, no? And that learning could become situational interest. And eventually, what if that situational interest could become an individual interest, which is much more preferable, no?
Yes.
Ng education system natin. That's the beauty of having process in education, that you'll be able to find something that you're passionate about, that something that not instant knowledge could give you, diba? That's actually a really beautiful thing about that sa internet talaga.
I agree.
Agree ba kayo doon?
Yes, I agree with you.
Parang pinipilit ko lang kayo dito, hindi ba?
No, we are actually, we agree with you.
And ayun nga, we personally think, Ate ko Kaka and me, I really think na this is not really a matter of or, but it's a matter of and. Since in life, we really both need yung traditional learning and of course learning through technology.
Yes.
So, it's not actually the matter of or sabi na. So, why don't we change it and instead of or, change it as and.
Kanina mo nakuha yan.
Tapos ang ating masiglang talakayan para sa araw na ito. Maraming salamat kina Ben at Yan na nagbahagi ng kanilang mga pananaw at kaalaman tungkol sa nakakaintrigang tanong na ito. Tunay ngang nagbigay liwanag ang kanilang mga opinyon at karanasan sa dalawang kakaibang pagpipilian.
Wait, bago tayo mag-end, may gusto lang akong i-shout out.
Ay, go!
Gusto ko lang i-shout out yung si Sir Paul Alexander for being a great teacher all this semester. It's been really impactful to many students.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
So, we would like to thank you, sir.
Yes, and for giving us the opportunity rin, di ba? To create this podcast.
Yes.
This has been a very great experience for us, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
And I think that's it for your shout-out.
Yes.
So, ayun na nga. Pero isang bagay ang malinaw na nakuha natin about sa tinalakay. Ang pagkatutuan naman ang paraan ay isang kayumanang hindi matatawaran. Kaya alinman sa dalawang pagpipilian ang inyong piliin, ang mahalaga ay patuloy tayong mag-aral at magpalawak ng ating kaalaman.
At syempre, maraming salamat din sa mga mosang natin dyan na patuloy ang pagsuporta sa ating programa. Ayan, kung may mga comments or suggestions kayo dyan, mag-message lamang sa aming Facebook page. Muli, ako si Ariel Liza Valdez alias Zaza.
At ako naman si Janelle Erica Grace Kitalig alias Kaka. At huwag kalimutang i-follow ang aming podcast for more information na kagaya nito. Maraming salamat at paalam!